welcome back to my channel. So today I will be wrapping up everything that I've read in December and January. There is one book though that I'm still reading. I will either be finishing it tonight or in the morning, but it'll be done. Okay, so I'll save that one for last. But I did better reading those last 2 months because I actually read something, though the number is very small of books. And so I'm going to change that this month, people. I'm changing that. You saw my TBR. I will be reading those books if it kills me. And I've been managing my time better. So I'm actually done with school on the weekends, and it's awesome. So I'm ready. I just need to do it. So you guys did not really need that lengthy thing right there, did you? I'm sorry. I was downstairs. And you guys know how you switch stuff to get Netflix onto your TV? Like, if you use your DVD player, if it'll get Netflix, you have to mess with some cords or something and basically get it on there from your cable box to your DVD player, assuming you have a cable box and a DVD player. We got both. Okay, and so because we don't know where our TV remote is, we have to unplug some cords and crap in order to do that. And so I did that to put it back on the cable box, and my foot got caught in the cord that was connecting the TV and the cable box, so the cord dragged back with my foot, like went forward, dragging the TV down and the cable box out of the, it was bad. It was bad. The TV's okay. Cable box is okay. And I have heart failure. And that was a terrible explanation, but if you get what I'm saying, you know. And I'm not okay. So if I'm a little off in this video, this is why. Yep. Okay. Let's get started. So, we're going to start off in December. And the first book that I read and completed was A Court of Thorns and Roses. Okay? Now, to describe this book to you guys. It's basically like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast in a way, but it's like really different, and it's very interesting. I would kind of recommend it, though I'm debating whether or not I'm going to post a review up of this book, because I at first had a little bit of issues, but then I got into it. I got like really into it. I was like invested in these characters, and I was reading, I was like, I want these two to get together, and then the next part of the book happens, like the last half, like, and oh my goodness, it wasn't even like the last half, it was like less than that, but it was like, oh my goodness, it was like maybe like the last 150 pages. I was making myself read it. It wasn't as good as it was in the beginning. I didn't like the ending. It was like, I was very disappointed with just the turns it took. And it's a series, and I'm like, I should probably continue reading the series, but I don't know, maybe the series maybe the other books are better about this, but it's like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the way it ended, I didn't like the way it went. I was like, I'm agitated. Very, very agitated. And I can't do it. So, I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, because usually if there are books I'm a little iffy on or whatever, I usually give them 3. If I think they're okay, or, you know, so and so. But, yeah, I didn't hate that book very much. You know I really hate a book if I give it 1 or 2 stars. You know I don't like it. So, okay. Next one is one I read for school, and it is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Yeah, you can really tell I read this for school because of these. Though I tried to do this with some books, and I did it with Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Didn't do it with any others, though. Well, I kind of did with Emma, but it's like buried in there so you can't see them. But anyway, to basically explain this book to you, it takes place during the time when, I think it was like the French Revolution. Is that, yeah, I believe, the French Revolution. And, you know, it goes back and forth between England and France. And I mean, the story, it was okay. I mean, there were stuff I liked about it, and then there was stuff I didn't like about it. It was hard for me to pay attention at times. kind of confused, and I would just kind of go along with it and keep reading because it was for school. And I would answer questions that I had, and I was kind of confused. But then again, I'm confused with most of the questions I answer. So, but, in all honesty, I would have to say it was okay. I mean, just all of it. But I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Again, because it was so-so. But, I mean, I would kind of recommend it depending on the type of book that you like. I mean, yeah. Okay, so next book is Always and Forever, Laura Jean. Okay, so Laura Jean. I'm gonna go with Laura Jean here. Always and Forever, Laura Jean. Is that how you say it? Okay, listen, if I'm not pronouncing her name correctly, please forgive me and correct me in the comments below. That would be appreciated. I'd like to be able to pronounce her name properly. Okay? Like, I'm not gonna be ticked here, people. I need to know. Okay, but anyway, this is the third and final book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before series, and I didn't kind of enjoy this book. I mean, in all honesty, I felt like it wasn't as good as Jenny Han's other books that she has written. It was like, I don't know, it was just something about the writing, and it wasn't the writing, it was like the story itself, and I was having issues kind of making myself read it. I finished it though. I finished it in January, and I'm not gonna lie, it was, I don't know, I felt kind of disappointed in a sense because Jenny Han is one of my favorite authors, so, I mean, I expected, you know, more. You know, I can't explain it because Jenny Han, I mean, she's one of my favorite authors. She wrote the Summer I Turned Pretty series, which is one of my favorite series ever because I read it and I got it through it and it was awesome. But it's like with that book right there, compared to the first book, I don't know. And then the second book, I kind of had issues with. It was like the third one it just wasn't as good. So I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads as well. Maybe a 4 because I love Jenny Han and I'm weird. Okay, so the next book that I read this month was Emma by Jane Austen. It is about a girl named Emma Woodhouse who thinks that she can matchmake, like basically get couples to get together based on the fact that she wanted her old governess and this one man to get together, and they got married, and she was like, I'm a great matchmaker, and then basically ends up trying to meddle in the love lives of others or predict their love lives, and it doesn't go the way she thinks. It's very chaotic. The story, I at first, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was very annoying because of the characters. They were very mean. Like, I mean, like, not really mean, just kind of snobbish. Most of the characters were. And it was like, you couldn't handle it in the sense, and that was like the only thing that was bringing the book down. But as the book went on, you saw this character progression. Like, I mean, the characters, they just got so much better. And especially Emma, because she just makes like this big, like, change from her attitude and the way she was. And I honestly loved that. I loved it. And so, I actually, I think this is like one of the first few times it's ever happened. I think it's happened with me with the Harry Potter series. But it was like, with Emma, I was dreading finishing it because I was listening to it on audiobook mostly, and I found that when you listen to something on audiobook, it's so much, like, I mean, I like it a lot better because I can do stuff. I can wash the dishes or clean my room or do anything really, and I can listen to it because I found that whenever I'm doing something and I'm listening to, like, Emma as an audiobook, I could pay attention a lot better than when I was sitting down and reading it. And it was, though I did zone out sometimes, but I mean, it was, I could pay more attention. And I honestly do recommend listening to Emma as an audiobook. I mean, it was really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I seriously highly recommend this book. Though the first part of it, you will have issues, most definitely, but the closer to the end you get, and when you see the characters, how they change, you get pumped. Like, it's awesome. And you end up dreading finishing it. Like I just said, I know I'm repeating all of this, guys, but seriously, I loved it. I really did. Okay, so the final book in my wrap-up, which I'm still reading and I'm determined to finish because I've had about half this book read for almost, like, for months. Like, at least 8 months. 8, 9 months. Maybe a year. It's bad, guys. It's bad. Okay, it is The Horse and His Boy by C.S. Lewis. Yeah. So, this is the 3rd book, right? Yep, 3rd book in the Narnia series. And so far, I'm going to tell you guys, it is just okay. I don't know. I've never really been a particularly big fan of the Narnia books. I just want to read them so I can say I read them. Because I loved the movies. Which is, I know that's not saying anything because they changed everything so much. But the movies were a big part of my childhood, guys. And I never read the books. And I'm determined to read this and complete it and get through the whole series. I hope you guys are hearing this right now. It's very entertaining. Okay, but anyway, I'm very determined to finish it, and I'm hoping to do that either tonight or in the morning. So this way, I will have it done, and I can go ahead and start onto my TBR, which hopefully I should be able to fly through at least through the 1st book, because I'm intending on reading Flipped first, which is, that's on my TBR. I want to read that first. But anyway, that's just, yeah, I'm going to kind of be quick here because someone's up there singing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. I am still intending on posting more, and I mean, hey, I just posted 2 videos in a row, and also next weekend, the weekend before Valentine's Day, I believe it's the weekend before Valentine's Day. Yep, I think next week is the weekend before Valentine's Day. Expect the Rip It or Ship It book tag filmed by me and my cousin on the new year. It's very long, and I hope you guys can sit through it. We're just being idiots throughout the whole time, and I hope you guys love it because it was one of the most fun videos I think I filmed ever because I had her with me, and it was fun. So, anyway, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys next time.